Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Balloon Talk Tuesday. Excited to be back with you again today. So, of course, I bet you can't guess what we're going to talk about this morning either. We're going to talk a little bit about Valentine's Day. So, is everybody going super crazy, super busy, getting things ready for Valentine's Day, taking those orders, charting your delivery, and all that? Well, if you're not, you should be. You don't want to miss out. Valentine's Day is one of the biggest days of the year. So if you haven't or you're not, you need to really concentrate on Valentine's Day because it's an amazing holiday. It's a good money-making holiday. So I'm just going to go over a few things here this morning real quick. I know Valentine's Day is just next week, but it's still time to get in on some of that action. So this morning I'm just going to talk about balloon bouquets, delivery, coordinating product, and a few things like that. So I'm going to start out this morning. Over here we have, and I'm going to pull them over this way a little bit. As you can see, oh, and I forgot to ask you, what do you think about the hearts back here? Doesn't that make a beautiful backdrop? Wouldn't it also make a beautiful display if you have a retail store to put in your window to draw attention and to draw people in? But what I wanted to ask about, of course, is the love, the script love that we have back here. This is new. It's from Batalic. So I wanted to get your guys' opinion on it. What do you think of it? Do you like it? If you do, comment and let us know. Like I tell you guys all the time, when we show new product, that is one of the decisions that makes us bring it in is by what our customers tell us that they like. And if you love it, let us know. And I don't know if you noticed, but if you look at the little O in the middle, it's actually a heart shaped. So wouldn't that be gorgeous if you're doing a wedding, a baby shower, a bridal shower, or something like that? So I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And I believe those come in 3 different colors. They come in the silver, they come in the gold, and the rose gold. Now don't quote me exactly on that, but I think those are the 3 colors that they come in. So comment, let us know if you like it, if you would like for us to bring it in, and what colors do you like it in. So now we're going to go back to this. Sorry about that. So Valentine's Day is a great day to have coordinating product also. So you can do a lot of different things. You can make several different styles of bouquets and arrangements out of one style. So I just put this together really quick. Everybody knows this is just the quick links column. And I've topped it off. Everything is air-filled. I've showed these before on here on how to make them. So if you don't know, if you scroll back through some of our videos previous, you're going to see them. So we just put this together real quick. We have it topped off with the coordinating 18-inch over here. I'm going to set this up right here. We're going to talk about it real quick here. So it's nice to have. And this is also deliverable. You could use this to deliver to somebody. What's really nice about this one is it's got the heart here in the middle, as you can see, and it's plain. You can take a felt tip magic marker, a permanent magic marker, and you can write a message to your sweetie on this. So how cute would that be? Meet me at 7 tonight for dinner. Or, will you marry me? Or whatever you wanted to say. So this is really cute. This can be delivered. This could also be used for balloon decor. If you're doing a Valentine's party or a dance for one of the schools or somebody, you know, is having a big Valentine's party. So that can also be used for columns. It can also be used for a deliverable bouquet. And then, of course, we have, like I said, the coordinating 18-inch foil here in the top. And this one says Happy Valentine's Day. It's got the X's and O. And I've attached it to a bottle of champagne. Remember, if you don't have a liquor license, you cannot buy it for your customers. But your customers could buy it and bring it in for you to deliver for them and attach balloons. One of the other things when you're doing Valentine's Day, don't miss the opportunity for add-ons. You always want to add something out to it. You don't want to send it out just a balloon bouquet attached to a weight. Think about adding this to a box of chocolates, a teddy bear, a sparkling cider, which you can also do, which is very pretty. It looks like, you know, of course, the champagne or the wine bottles. So think about all the different things that you could add to the bottom of it. All of that is extra money, extra profit for you. Never send out your bouquets or your arrangements just balloons. Always get that extra add-on to go with it. It's Valentine's Day. You know, the guys like to send out bigger and better, and they want to outdo the other guys. So remember, same way with the ladies. They like to do that too, to their husbands or their boyfriends, significant other. So always keep that in mind. I'm going to set this one back over here. So then down here we have a couple other bouquets. We've got one here, same thing, coordinating. And as you can see, I put a big chocolate Hershey Kiss on the bottom of this one. The top one has the little owl in the top that says, I love you. Then it has the 18-inch Be My Valentine hearts. And then we've added some red hearts to it, curly. When you add things, think about all the little extras that you do by adding the curly ribbon, sparkle ribbon, adding a big Hershey Kiss to it. So keep all of that in mind when you're doing. One other thing you want to keep in mind is giving your bouquets a name. So think about that when you're making your Valentine's designs up. And it's nice to have maybe 4 or 6 different bouquets that has names. You don't want to overwhelm them, then they can't make a decision. So you might want to say, oh, we have our Hugs and Kisses bouquet, or our Love and Kisses, or, you know, Stole My Heart bouquet, or Hearts of Flutter bouquet, or our
Who loves
bouquet. Who Loves You bouquet. So, you know, that would be really cute for this one, Who Loves You bouquet. So, you know, think of a name. If you give it a name, it's more perceived value than just saying, oh yeah, we got this bouquet that's got an owl on the top that says I love you, and then we can put a couple I love you or Be My Valentine little balloons with it and some hearts. So, like I said, Hearts of Flutter bouquet if you've got a bunch of hearts in them. So just all different kinds of things like that. So always give them a name and always add something with them when you're sending them out. A box of candy, like I said, a teddy bear. You know, there's just so many things that you can add. A bottle of sparkling cider with 2 champagne glasses. So you want to fix it up. You want to get it. This is Valentine's Day. This is the time to make the extra with Valentine's Day. So we're going to set, well, first I want to show you something. How many people do deliver on Valentine's? How many people do Valentine's Day? If you do, comment, let us know. Do you do just pickup only, or do you do deliveries? Because if you're not doing deliveries, you're also missing the boat. As you know, Valentine's Day, everybody wants their stuff delivered. So if you're not delivering it, they're going to go somewhere that is delivering it because they want that bouquet or those flowers or that gift delivered to their significant other's work. They want everybody to see it. So think about that also. But everybody knows when they're delivering balloon bouquets, they talk about, I hate delivering balloon bouquets. They're terrible. They fly around. By the time you get them to where they're going, they're all twisted up, and you walk outside in the wind and the rain, and they're all every which way, and you know, whatever. So to eliminate that problem, and I don't know if you guys have seen or heard of or used the high float bags, but if not, you really need to. I've got one here. Okay. And it just makes your life so much easier. It also makes your delivery person's life so much easier because that's who hates delivering them, because they hate them. They fly around, they're going every which way, they're all twisted by the time they get to where they're going. So, of course, these are made by High Float. They're wonderful bags. Not only balloon bouquets, just foil. You can also use them for the latex balloons, whichever. So, what you want, and very easy, you can just take them, drop the whole thing like this, pull your balloons up, push it down, tie it up. It's a great way to get organized for Valentine's Day. So if you have a lot of bouquets to be delivered, it's a great way to have everything bagged for your delivery person. It's great loading your vans for delivery, but you want to make sure that every bag has the person's name that it's going to. I would just always take like an order sheet. On that order sheet I would have the person's name, the address, the contact number, and the approximate time it's to be delivered. And I would staple it to each bag. And then I would load them accordingly into the van, starting with the last one going in first, so that way when they open the van, the very first one, and they've got the sheet inside, and they check them off as they deliver. But when they open the van, they just pull the bag out. Now my other thing is that this is great to deliver balloons for. But I would never walk in and hand the recipient, here's your bouquet balloons. My drivers was always instructed that once you get to where you're going and you get your balloons out, is to open the bag, and if you open the bag, pull it down, and actually just pull it up out, and it's delivered as such. They bring the bags back with them. So that way you know that none of your deliveries was delivered in a bag. You don't want that. You want everybody to see when that delivery person is walking in to a business or even to a home. Neighbors also see. When you get up to the door, right before you ring the doorbell, you start taking it out of the bag so that when they open the door, they're standing there with the balloon bouquet. It's amazing. It works wonders. It does away with all the headaches of delivering too. So keep that one in mind also. And yes, everything that I show you, we have here at the balloon room. Yes, we have it. Because I know last week people was asking, where do I get the wire? Where do I get the dishes that you were using? Remember, if I'm showing it, we have it here in the balloon room. Just go to our website, and there you will find it. So be sure and check it out there. Another thing that's quick and easy, and it's great for last-minute people running in and don't know what they want. Most people want something big, something showy for Valentine's Day. This is a singing balloon, as a matter of fact. And it doesn't have to be a singing balloon. If you have 36-inch foil balloons, people love the bigger the better. And if you just had dozens of these inflated that says Happy Valentine's Day in different styles, singing balloons, then put a tail on them, which dresses them up, which is really quick and easy. Yes, we do have the tails. The one that I'm using is the black and white one here, and I've just added a little bit of red because you can see that we have the black and the white in this balloon, and I added the red. This one I added on a weight, but I would never have mine on just a weight. I'm going to have it on a big Hershey Kiss, a box of chocolates, a teddy bear, and just setting around. So they can run in, they're already made up, run in, grab it, and go. So these are good for grab and goes. So I'm going to set that over there. Now, I have two more things I want to show. I want to show something else real quick before I go on with those. Because I know that we talked about the X and O. This one over here. I'm sorry, I was going to show this whenever I showed you. Because right away, I know what somebody's going to say. I don't see those X and O's in the Quick Links or the Link-A-Loons. Where are those? Well, the reason why you don't see them is because I double stuffed them. So I want to go back to that and tell you that really quick. We have an 11-inch X and O, and then we have the 12-inch, whichever you prefer, whether it's the Quick Links or the Link-A-Loons. Okay? And when you double stuff, the X and O, goes on a balloon straw, which I have showed this before, but I just want to make sure that everybody knows. It goes up inside the Quick Links, okay? So there you go, up inside. The only balloon that you inflate is the one that's inside. It's always the inside balloon that gets inflated. So sorry about that, but I did want to make sure everybody understands that. So I have another bouquet over here. And like I said, always give your bouquets a name. Always. Always attach them to something. I know I've said this all the way through this, but just remember that. Whether it's candy, teddy bears, whatever. Maybe they have something special, your customer has something special that they want you to attach it to. That's great. But always have this. So this I just attached to a box of candy. And this one is called our Love Notes Bouquet. And the reason why it's called that, as you can see, we have a big 16-inch balloon in the top. Inside that 16-inch balloon, we have taken little love notes and rolled them up. So whoever would be sending this could bring into you, or you can have just the little squares of paper. They can write their love notes, roll them up so nobody can see what they're putting on them, and then you stuff them inside the balloon. Now, I've also put some confetti in this balloon too. So that's your choice, whether you just want to do the love notes or whether you want to do the love notes with confetti. But either way, make sure to ask your customer, because you know some places might not allow confetti. So when you deliver it, okay, and I made a little wand here, and what this wand is just a balloon straw. I just wrapped it with ribbon. And I don't know if you can see here, but this is just a straight pin. Okay? I actually taped it to the end of the balloon straw, pointing out. Okay, then I just put a little bit of curly ribbons on it, made a little bow, just to make it cute. So of course when you deliver it, you make sure that the recipient knows that this is a love note bouquet. And they have to use the magic wand to pop the balloon to get the love notes out to say. So whoever is sending this, they can put any love notes they want in it. They do it then, you stuff them in the balloons then. The only thing with this is it's a 16-inch balloon, but do remember you cannot high float it. Because if you high float it, then the confetti and the love notes is going to be all sticky. They're going to be stick to the side of the balloon. They're not going to be able to unroll them. So this would be something that you would do the day that you're going to deliver it. I would blow them up that morning. So that way there's no high float or anything in it. And it's a 16-inch balloon. So 16-inch balloons stay up longer than an 11-inch balloon. So you can keep that in mind. You could do it, you know, early this morning, even if it's a delivery that's not till later this evening at 8 o'clock or whatever, and it's still going to be floaty. Because the whole thing is that when it's delivered, they're going to pop it. So it's not like it's going to sit around. So once you deliver it, and then with the little wand, what you do is you just give them the wand, and they just take it, and there you go. Okay? And then you got your little love notes, and you got your confetti. So, did you like that? And I did the 16-inch in the top and all the other balloons foil because I did not want to do where they pop all of the balloons. You know, you want something left after you pop it. So this can sit around on their desk or at their home for weeks and weeks because they still have their Valentine arrangement and they have all their little love notes, which we just did them in all different colors. So we have them and they can pick them up. So as you can see, it's up to you whether you want to do with the confetti, because the confetti does kind of scatter. So that's up to you. Or if you want to put less, just a pinch in just for a little bit, or no confetti at all, just the love notes. So I tell you, that would be a huge, huge hit with your customers, a love note bouquet. So keep that in mind. One other thing I want to show real quick, and then we'll be finished for the day. And if you have any questions, don't forget to comment. If you like us, please comment. Please share our page, like our page, and send us some hearts if you love it. So the next one is the hot air balloon. And how many people do the hot air balloon for Valentine's Day? Okay. Well, I know that sometimes it can be a real pain to do. So I'm just going to show you a really quick way. And somebody showed me this years ago, and I used to fight with this all the time. I hated putting the net. The net was the biggest problem ever. So sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't even want to do these hot air balloons because the net just absolutely drives me crazy. So what you want to do to start out with is just take a piece of cardboard, okay? You want whatever size basket you're going to be using. You want to set it on the cardboard and you want to trace all the way around. Once you trace all the way around, cut it out, okay? And these little circles you can cut out and have dozens of them. So that way you don't have to do it the moment you get an order for it. So now we got a circle that I cut out. And as you can see, I just traced around. and it fits in the basket. So then what I'm going to do, and of course, all these balloons, other than the 16 inch that I showed you, but the latex has been high floated. So everybody high floats their balloons, their latex balloons, so that way they will stay up. So what I want to do is I just inflated it. I have high float in it. So this is going to stay for months, actually. So to make it easy to work with, I just weighted it down with a couple of balloons, and I know, a couple of weights on the bottom. And everybody has their own special way they do it. And if you have a better way, please share it with us. Please, we would love to see. Because somebody shared this with me probably a good 18, 20 years ago, and it just made it so much easier. And when they showed me that, I was just like, oh, wow, why didn't I think of that? So once you do that, you unfold the net that goes on it, and you may want to make sure that you have the top piece here at the top. Hang on to that. Okay? So you want to just kind of separate these. Okay? So now I'm just going to throw this over the balloon, and then once I put it on, because it's down, I'm not trying to put it over up here, it's down where I can work with it. So then you just kind of shake it out, and you just want to make sure that the ring is there in the center. So then what you want to do is, you want to pick this up, okay? And I'm going to set it right in the basket with the weight on it for right now. Okay? Now I'm going to gather all these up